Hi, my name is Joe, and I like radical rides, and this is my workshop. Right now in my workshop, I have a 93 Bronco. This was my daily driver until I recently blew up the rear end, and I rebuilt it. I took it out for a quick test drive on it, try and break it in, and it was humming a little louder than I wanted to, so now I got to take out the rear differential pig. I got to undo the cover potentially and recheck all my measurements and stuff with it, make sure everything's all right. But it's got a 6-inch lift, it's sitting on 35s. It's got the 351 in it. It's got headers on it. I got a fully done exhaust on this whole thing, all the way back. I put in a single bar track bar in here and keep the axle wrap from going, because I ended up snapping like 3 different drive shafts. Kind of expensive when they're custom made, because they have to be lengthened. So kind of learned that and figured out that problem, so now I got that problem taken care of. But all in all, this thing's been a pretty badass ride. It's I put a new custom grill in it. I did a smog delete and a EGR delete on this thing. It's got the 6-inch lift that's on it. Isn't bad. It was kind of a cheap kit. I didn't actually put this one on here, but as you can see, it's blocks instead of full springs. I eventually want to redo it and put full springs underneath it and really, make sure I got a heavy duty kit on here. I also want to get rid of this rear bumper. I like the chrome, it looks nice, the truck looks nice with it, but I want something that's going to be a little bit more useful for me, because this, as it looks nice, it doesn't work for off-roading, especially since I don't just drive it and it doesn't just stay clean, but I actually use it and I go off-roading with it, and I definitely get it out there and use what it's for. Now, the one thing that I do hate, if you can see, rust. So I'm getting a new tailgate for this. I can pick a new one up from Just Bronco Graveyard down there in Howell, Michigan area, Brighton area, somewheres. And I got a lot of plans with this big truck here. It's going to be my number 1 job, is to take care of this thing and just make it an ultimate ride. And also, since it's already been done, it only needs a little bit of extra work. I also have a 1990 Suzuki Samurai, and this thing is badass. It's sitting on a set of 33 MTRs, Wrangler MTRs. These tires just go through everything, and the tread on them is just gnarly. I actually want a set of these for the big truck, but I actually want a set of, I don't know if I want to stay with the 35s or if I want to go to a 37. I'd also like to get a beadlock rim, because even though I like the aluminum polish look, they're not as useful as what the beadlock rims would be, especially if I'm out off-roading and I don't want to, and I got to drop my air pressure down on the tires. I don't want to be out somewheres and get stuck. So, because I blew a tire, it's bad news. Same way with the Suzuki here. I would really like to get some beadlock rims, because these rims, they're awesome, they work good. Same way with the Bronco, they look nice, but they're just not useful for off-roading aspects. So I just want a little bit better safety. So, but this thing, as you can see, it's got a full cage on it, and it definitely works. But little tree from last time playing around. So But no, this thing here, it's got a 4-cylinder in it. Yeah, I know, 4-cylinder. I need to beef it up. I need to get a little extra power out of it. But man, this thing was already geared down and redone. The 4-cylinder's been rebuilt. The transmission, everything's been gone through. So it definitely moves these 33s, you know, unbelievably better than what you think. But it's a little slow, needless to say, so it definitely does need a little bit more power to it. But full winch on it. I definitely want to get a winch and a new front bumper, you know, for the Bronco. But the Suzuki here, I mean, it's pretty basic on the inside. I do have a new radio for it. That actually needs to go into it, and that's actually right over here, and that'll be on one of my videos as well. You know, I mean, trying to get this out and install it and put it in for my wife, because this actually isn't even my vehicle. This is my wife's vehicle. So I got to definitely make sure this is kept up just as much as the big truck, because I got a lot of big plans this summer. I want to go do a lot of off-roading. I want to go do a lot of, you know, just fun stuff in these things. So look forward to that, you know, coming this year. So definitely going to be a good time. So, but these are, you know, a couple of my play toys. I also have, you know, a motorcycle that we'll get to on another video. But for right now, you know, I want to have some fun with some automotive stuff. I'm a big gearhead. I love vehicles. I love all kinds of stuff that goes down the road. So, oh, if you can't hear it, there goes my rooster. Nice thing about being out in the country, you have chickens. But hit me up, hit that like and subscribe button. Welcome to my channel. Let's have some fun.
Watch your back tire. Okay, straighten out. Yep, you're good. Straight. Just keep going straight. There you go. You passed it.
I'm gonna hack that thing now.
Yeah. Didn't you try before?
No, I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, you see a tree on the right?
Try it.
Okay. All right. Ready? Fucking tree got his face.